What's happening, people? We are back for another game today. We are away at Enfield playing fields, playing against the oldest Sunday League football team in England, maybe even the world, Roving Reporters. And today, this is the lineup sponsored by Kenzo Green Company. Today, a new keeper in goal for today. We've got Callum, as Ivan couldn't make it to the game today. In the back line, Alexi, Dalian, Ruben and Damiano. We're trying to keep out all the goals possible for the villains. In the midfield, we've got Danny and Wayne trying to control the middle, make it a bit easier for these four up top. We've got Kaz, Rui and Ahmed, led by Pedro. And of course, the subs for Maida Villa today. We have Adam, Ant, Brandon and Tay to help make the difference on the sideline when the gaffer Pedro does decide to bring them on. So the boys are going to be looking to pick up another 3 points here. We already played against Roving Reporters. If you haven't checked it already, in the top right of the screen there will be a link to go watch that video. A win was taken there, 3 points was taken, and we're looking to repeat that again here. Playing away, they are a very good side. You're going to see that gentleman with the man bun who just put his hand up there and has got touch of the new ball because the old ball was flat. He is their star man and a pretty good player. Yeah, last time we were able to defeat him. We're looking to do the exact same again, collect another 3 points and get out. Simple as that. A few things to note. We've got Callum in goal, who's not a normal keeper. I believe Ivan was busy today, so we're going to be looking to protect Callum at the back, give him as much confidence and encouragement as possible, and have faith in him that he'll be able to make the difference and help us get a win here. But yeah, the boys are looking here to play some good football. The weather today, not the greatest, I'm not going to lie. It was very, very windy this day, very rainy, a bit of fog as well. It was just crazy weather, I can't lie. But I guess the question is, can Maida Villa, on a cold, cloudy, rainy day at the Enfield playing fields, get a win? Anyway, 5 minutes in, Roving Reporters, I've got a free kick in our half. They've tried to float one into the danger area, but a force to Kaz, and Kaz is going to try to find a nice ball over the top to either Pedro or Ahmed to run onto, and their keeper, another player that you're going to get to see a lot of if you go watch our old game against them. He's the Mano Neuer of Sunday League, I'll tell you that. He loves to come out of his box, he isn't scared to either, and he's got a decent kick on him, so that's something we are going to have to look out for, because Roving Reporters will be looking to try counter-attack us here. Roy, who's going to be the captain for today's game, is going to pick the ball in the middle of the park, and he's going to play a good ball over to Pedro, but really good defending, to be fair, from that Roving Reporter player, and he's just very composed and passed it back to the keeper. So as you can see, this team we're playing against aren't any pushovers. They are decent on the ball, and they are going to be making this game very, very hard for us. As you can see as well, the terrain, very bumpy. A lot of holes and ditches all over the place. So the boys are going to have to be careful, try not to get any injuries here. And just play some, some good football. At the moment, the game is a bit scrappy, I'm not going to lie, but that's kind of how these games always end up starting. The pitch isn't the greatest. And the boys are just trying to feel out the other team and, try to see where they can find gaps in their defense and try penetrate it. Anyway, 8 minutes in. Daniel's going to find the ball in a dangerous area and finds a really good pass into Ahmed, who lays it off into Danny. And Danny's going to try to put a ball into space with Pedro. That was some really good football there. Really the first signs of life from our team there. It has been a bit of a stalemate so far in this first 8 minutes of the game. Both teams just trying to kind of figure each other out. And Ray's going to pop off a shot with his left foot. People do say he hasn't got a weak foot, Roy. His left is as good as his right. If he was in FIFA, he would have a 5-star weak foot. Let's put it that way. But yeah, the keeper did pretty well to handle that ball there. Coming toward the 24th minute now. Some great football between Ahmed and Danny. Danny finds Ahmed on the right. Ahmed's going to put a great ball into the middle. The keeper's come out to collect it. It's not gone to him. And Kaz has come through to score the first goal for the Villa today. Let's have a look a little bit replay. That all starts from Roy, the Rotti. Uncle Rotti there, putting the pressure on. The ball gets dispossessed from the other team. Danny finds Ahmed out. And look at this ball from Ahmed, by the way. Makes it really hard for the keeper. Hedrick does enough to kind of put pressure on that, put a little flick on, then Kaz just comes in, no questions asked. Shoot first, ask questions later. That's Kaz's motto. And he comes through and he scores a really important goal for the Villa. So it's easier to win a game when you're the one leading it, the one to score first. And that's what the Villains have done here. They go 1-0 up. 25th minute now. And you can see the boys, they're starting to play more confidence. And wow, that defender there with a bit of athletics. Cleared the ball not too far away and has gone off for a goal kick for the Roving Reporters. Really positive start there from the boys this half. You just want to start the half and the game itself as you mean to finish it. And the boys so far are doing a great job. Wayne and Danny doing a superb job in that middle of the park, making sure no loose balls go through. And Pedro's going to find Rui. Rui's going to pop off another shot of his left foot. Similarly to the last time, the keeper with safe hands onto that. And he's got a decent throw in him, to be fair, but Alexi's done well to recover the ball. Kaz is just going to make it very hard for this player to kind of get out of his own half. A loose ball then, collected by Dalian. He finds a really good pass into Pedro. Pedro's going to find Rui. Rui's going to fake shot. He finds Pedro. And Pedro has sent the keeper the wrong way. And that is 2-0 to the Villa. What a beautiful bit of football there from the boys. That all starts from Dalian in the back here, as we can see, picking up this ball. And he finds a superb pass all the way to Pedro. Pedro finds the gap in between the two players. Rui makes the defender not know what day it is. And Pedro, look at that. Sends the keeper the wrong way. Left, right. The keeper couldn't guess. And Pedro so clinically has slotted the ball bottom left corner. And coming to the 30-minute mark now, the Villa are up 2-0 against Roving Reporters. Armin again has been very good on his right side this game so far. Created a lot of danger and a lot of problems. Him and Damiano working very well together here. Look at this football. Wow. Damiano just unfortunately loses the ball there, but Rui's going to cover. Bit of a slip there. Let's just say that area was super muddy. Look at this again. Dalian been very good at picking up these loose ends. Danny's going to say that he's got fouled there. But look at that tackle from Damiano. Might have been given as a free kick, but it does just enough to break up any sort of momentum. 32nd minute up now, and as you can see, the camera's already starting to be filled with the raindrops. And look at that, Kaz with his second goal. It's 31 minutes in and the Villa are up 3-0. I was literally just talking about how bad the weather was starting to be. The camera's starting to get soaked with the rain, but Kaz didn't even let me finish. Look at this, starts from Damiano, throws it to Wayne, who heads it on. Good cross in there. So clinical from Kaz, honestly. Kaz and Pedro today up top, they've been causing problems. Great football from the boys, honestly. I've said this millions of times, that this team plays with, the confidence, and they play with, the sort of manner that they tend to play with. There's not a lot of teams in this league that can beat him, if I'm being honest. Anyway, as I've said, this team is a very good team. It may be 3-0, but that does not mean this game is completely written off yet. And this player is the reason why. He's a very good player for this Roving Reporters side. But Danny has done a good job to silence him there. Look at that. Danny's found Ahmed. Oh, wow. Ahmed said, see you later, mate. Close your legs. And then he's got a bit too excited and just kicked the ball off the pitch. All good, Ahmed. Listen, we'll let you off because that nutmeg was dirty, That was dirty. But look at this. Look at how rainy it is. The camera can't even handle it, man. Weather today was honestly insane. But it's England for you, isn't it? Anyway, coming to the closing end of the game now. And that player I talked about, that danger man, he has brought one back for Roving Reporters, making it 3-1. I told you this game is not over yet. It may have been 3-0. But just like that, the flick of a switch, Roving Reporters are only 2 goals away from a draw here. 3-1. Few games in the past, the Villains have had some issues with complacency, thinking the game is over, not seeing it out the whole way or letting some goals creep back in. But it should be the end of the half here very soon. Callum has a bit of issues here at the back. Oh no, and it's 3-2. Within 1 minute, Roving Reporters have got 2 goals. And what was once a 3-goal lead has now gone down to a 1-goal lead. And that is going to be the first half, sponsored by Golden Scissors. Wow. I mean, wow. I mean, Alexi's going to come off here. He did get a little bit of a dirty tackle put on him in that first half, and he's come off a bit injured. And he's going to be out for a few weeks. So hopefully Alexi's all good. Rest up, get better soon, because you are a very important player, as every important player is in the Maida Villa. So hopefully, you know, speedy recovery. And Tate is going to come on for him. So Damiano will be moving to the left back position, and Tate will be filling in that right back spot where Damiano once was. Yeah, I'm sure Pedro gave the instructions to the boys. No complacency. We may think we're a better team than this team. We may be playing better than this team. But you can see here how the game of football is. It has no loyalties. And what was once a 3-goal lead is now a 1-goal lead in the matter of a minute or two. So the boys need to screw their heads on tight, focus, and really see out this game. They've got 45 minutes now to battle. And the ref's not giving that off. To be fair, the ref isn't in any sort of situation or position to see that ball. So we've got to give it to him. But the ball didn't need to go off. It was about a metre off. But we'll give it to him anyway. 48th minute in. And Roving Reporters, you can tell that they're playing with a lot more confidence now. Those 2 goals has really, inspired this sort of momentum change in the game. Look at this brilliant football between Pedro and Kaz again. Those two have been linking up ever so well in this second half and the first half. And hopefully they continue to do that, because that is where the majority of our danger has been created so far, between that link up between Kaz and Pedro. And I thought, look how cool this was. Look at that, man. Really should be in the NBA with skills like that, honestly. Multi-talented, this guy. Multi-talented. I just thought that was so funny. I had to zoom in on that. I can't lie. But anyway, 52nd minute in. The boys are just going to have to do any sort of thing they can to, like I said, kill this momentum. A goal is a great way of doing that. Because, like I said, this Roving Reporter side right now, with those 2 goals, are playing with a lot of confidence. And you can see it. Because that first half, we were dominating the amount of chances created. And the majority of the football is being played in their half. But this half, it seems to be a slightly different story. So let's see how these boys can continue in this second half. 57th minute in. Callum has dealt with that very well there. They are creating a few chances, but nothing too clear cut. So let's keep it that way, defence. Let's keep it going. Pedro. That's quite a hard pass play to him there. It's quite hard to bring it down. Great defending there from Rui and Tay, putting on the pressure, making sure that they can't run through. And Ahmed is going to come off here. Great half played by him. And Brandon is going to be coming on for the first time at right wing. He normally plays fullback. But I think him and the gaff have had a bit of a speak. He wants to play a bit more attacking in this game. Thinks he can make an impact. So what any great coach will do is have faith in his players. So Brandon is going to be replacing Ahmed, who's had a very good 62 minutes of the game. And he'll be playing at right attack and mid. So be on the lookout to see how Brandon can affect this game. But again, this link up from Kaz and pretty much anyone on this left side. And look at that. Casinho, as we like to call him. He's got a bit of that Brazilian flair in him. Look at this. Great footwork from Rui. He has 3 men around him though, and he is dispossessed. And Roving Reporters are on a counter-attack. The ball's put into the middle. He takes a shot. Oh! And they've scored. But thankfully the ref has disallowed it. That was really good defensive work, to be fair. A shot was put through. Dalian was there to block it. And even off the deflection, Callum made a very, very good save. But yeah, thankfully it was called offside, because that would have been trouble there. As you can see, the boys are a little bit tired. They have worked very hard so far, but they must continue to work. Because as I've said, the momentum is still slightly in the side of the Roving Reporters team. And look at this great ball put into Ruben. Pedro has acres of space here on the ball. He's got Rui, Danny, and Brandon in assistance, but he's dispossessed. And it goes off for a Maida Villa throw on. Rui, the captain, is going to come off, and Ants is going to be brought on in the middle of the park. He's a very talented player with his feet, technically, I would say, Ants. So he's in the prime position there to cause some sort of danger. I'll have to see how he can impact this. Danny just ran through that guy like a concrete wall. And he had no sort of, no, couldn't see any sort of hurt, and that guy just dropped to the floor. Look at this, the keeper kicks it, boom. Look at this, oh, a touch from Kaz. Ay, ay, ay. Casinho. 5-star skill moves, 99 ball control. My lord, let's have a look at that again. Aye. Aye. Kaz brought that down with no effort at all. I can't lie, Kaz's PR team today is going insane though. Gonna be honest. Anyway, look at that. Ruben wedges him out, says, see you later, mate. Gotta hit the gym. And a great ball again, played into this Kaz. Kaz, today's been amazing. Him and Pedro, the link up, honestly, it's been crazy. Pedro tried to play a ball through, was also tackled, brought down, but the ref has seen it as a fair challenge. The boys are just gonna have to carry on. Ant's putting in that work. And great defending there again from Ruben, who's always solid in that back line. 79th minute, free kicks put in, headed out to Pedro. Pedro just going to get it out. The latter part of the game, and the boys want that ball as far away from them as possible. Look at this work from Brandon. Look at the effort from Brandon, all the way from the right side of the pitch, coming over to the left. That is true Rotty behaviour there. That's things you love to see. Players that don't always get, full 90 minutes, putting in work to show why they deserve to be playing on the pitch. And our man of the match, sponsored by Magic Bubble Drink, is going to be given to Kaz, of course. He's got 2 goals this game. I think he may have had an assist as well, but either way, he's been incredible this game. The dribbling he's done, the touches, the link-up play, the goals. He's brought everything to the match today, as well as what he always does, which is work rate. So yeah, Kaz, very deserving man of the match. And look at that tackle from Ants, by the way, getting really stuck in there. What we love to see. Yeah, 82nd minute. Boys have only got to hold on for a few more minutes now. They've done so well so far to kind of neutralise any sort of attacking threat from this Roving Reporters team. And look at Brandon and Wayne getting stuck in there, in the mud. Pedro, I believe, is offside. The ref's not giving it. The keeper's come and collected anyway. But yeah, the boys need to be cautious now. 89th minute. There should only be a few minutes left of this game. The ball's put through, and Ruben does so well to get the ball out of danger there. A wrong foot put there, and that could have been 3-3. There may be a 1 goal difference in this game, but if they score a goal, we go from earning 3 points in this game to earning 1. So it is very, very crucial that the boys can hang on here. They've done so well for these 45 minutes to hang on, not concede a goal, neutralise any sort of threat. And players like Brandon have been so important as well. What a real Rotty behaviour into this team. Real grit. In its 94th minute, surely this is going to be the final attack for this Roving Reporters side. And I can't lie, they are looking dangerous. A ball's put into this number 8 on the right side, and Damiano does so well just to put him off. The boys need to hold on. I think it's gone off for a corner. This should be the last kick of the game. Can Maida hold on to this lead? Can they stop this last attack from Roving Reporters and earn the 3 points? A massive 3 points which will go towards the help of winning the league this season. It's come in, and it's gone off for a goal kick. And that is it. Maida Villa have won 3-2 away at Roving Reporters. What a performance from the boys. Absolutely incredible stuff. Shout out the villains. 3 points. We'll see you next time.